when it's not true. That's, you know.
But it is weird, like you read stuff like all the time now and it's just so like misquoted or it's not even things that you just never even said. Like, well, it's not that bad, but it's just a bit annoying.
You don't want to become tabloid following it?
No.
No, not at all.
Where did is there a concept behind the whole album or is it just
No.
a collection of songs?
It's a collection. Well, obviously, it's a collection of songs put together well, I'd say. But it's not like we just had loads of songs. We just put them on, like 1 to 13. We thought about order quite a lot. It's not like we wrote the album together either. So.
They're the only ones we recorded. Like in that session, we recorded them in order.
Yeah,
in the order
because we knew what order we wanted all songs to be in, but we didn't go into a studio and write an album. We already had like songs written that had been written from 2 years ago, whatever, a year ago.
You just about to go off on a Bratz tour in January and February with Maximal Parts and a bit hard. Act for them to follow you guys as their headline.
Well, they might say that, but we're quite modest. So they've obviously been around a bit, they've had an album out, so you can't really argue with the bill, if you ask me.
Is there any like shows in the UK that you remember more than others?
What that we've done?
I like shows.
Yeah. See, I always remember Middlesbrough Empire, which was on the first tour, but that was like a big gig for us. Like first time we played to that many people, probably.
Wakefield.
Wakefield Escobar. If you beat that, then then you've got a good gig. But obviously Reading and Leeds as well.
Say a little bit about Wakefield Escobar.
Wakefield Escobar, you don't expect. What I'm about to say. No, like you go to Wakefield Escobar and it's like a trendy little place, like with leather poofs and like nice settees and stuff, and probably funny shaped glasses to drink out of. But
Probably sell old garden.
probably, yeah. And we played there and it just changed completely when we came on. And there were people getting on stage because it was like not a very high stage, and like jumping off settees into crowd and footprints on the ceiling.
When were that? Like that must have been
February.
Was that last year or were it at the end of 2004?
No, it was like February when we did that.
So like about a year ago. Yeah, oh yeah, about a year ago.
It's been about a year.
March.
Yeah, maybe February, March last year. And this was like that we're kicking off then. So.
Monday night.
And it were even a Monday night.
So that's
Yeah.
2005.
Yes.
February 2005.
Roughly.
Have you found the European audiences different to those that you've come across in Britain?
Yes. They have got. It varies even within Europe though. It's not like they're all as different. They're. It's strange depending on where you are, because a lot of European gigs we were supporting, so it was like a different kind of crowd. And then some of them they had screaming girls out at one of them, and that was pretty strange. But there were quite a lot of English at some of them as well.
Any gigs that stand out in Europe?
In England, no, anyway.
Europe.
In Europe.
Oh, Europe.
Do you think German ones were really good?
Oh, yeah, they were, yeah. Germany in general.
Berlin and that.
Obviously, Amsterdam were a bit. That was funny because it was like. It was the first one and we went out in day and stuff, and it was a good one. That. But there were like quite a lot of English there, so it weren't really that different from an English gig, just smaller.
Did you sample the local produce?
No. We had a look round Red Light District, from a tourist point of view.
How did you find it?
We asked Portman. He'd been there the day before, so he knew exactly where it was. No, yeah, it was quite overwhelming actually that things like that go on, and it's allowed, but yeah, quite strange to just see people in windows telling us that like shop, you know.
And where were they from? Your local London?
Pretty well, yeah.
I don't know.
Just ain't got windows. That's the only difference. Wooden doors.
Did you get many Brits coming out to watch it in Europe?
Yeah, quite a few.
Oh my gosh, I just disappeared.
Walk on. Some more
Just
than
cut
others.
it, right?
Like Amsterdam, like, as I said, there were a lot there. But I think there were near enough everyone. There was at least one. Whether they were just because they lived there or whether they travelled. But yeah.
Are you squashed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you wanna
Cut it so I disappear.
just suddenly disappear? That'd be right funny.
Well, we've got it all, haven't we?
We've got all end bit.
I'm going to ask you about bands you're into, that might be nice. Uncle Kick some
Oh
more.
yeah.
No, you can't. It's got to go football training.
Do that, just do bands. Do new bands, old bands.
I'm just...
Sam.
Don't run me on there.
He's got to go though.
Eh?
He's got to go though.
Okay.
That's why I cut it.
How did you find your band?
2 minutes. Again. No. Japan, that was quite strange, very strange place. Completely different culture, different people, different attitude towards bands, I'd say, but good gigs, just quite a strange experience for us.
Nice food.
Nice food, but we'd never seen nothing like it, so it was a bit strange for us.
Sushi.
Yeah, I did. No, yeah. Yeah, right, I weren't really into the raw fish thing. I had a wonderful, some wonderful steak, local delicacy.
Oh.
The
Oh,
best
really?
steak that's ever been in my mouth. Probably the best thing that's ever been in my mouth.
Apart from
You sure?
Yeah, definitely.
Anything you're looking forward to for this year? Any New Year's resolutions?
Trying to eat healthy.
I'm trying to eat healthier, to
Interesting.
be honest with you. Yeah, well, look after yourself, and you maybe get a bit fitter. So I'm looking forward to a bigger frame and more tattoos. No, I'm kidding. Partly.
Current bands, is there anyone particularly taking your fancy?
There's a lot of new bands coming around, like there aren't even
all
there yet.
local bands.
Especially a lot in Sheffield. But you know, you could go on all day naming bands you like. Let's name something all like. I don't know.
All bands doing it.
All bands is easy because it's like you've had time to think about it and you've had time to see if they've gone out of fashion or not. No, but old bands. I mean,
Clash,
Clash.
Smiths.
Yes. I mean, I like Led Zeppelin from a drummer's point of view. Strictly. No, strictly from a drummer's point of view. Eh?
About the spectrum.
The spectrum. Well, there is a spectrum throughout the band where there's different tastes that all come together. I mean, it could go from something like Roots Maneuver to
Queens of the Stone Age.
Queens of the
maybe.
Stone Age, or System of a Down, something like that. And within that spectrum, you've got all these different inputs from every individual member, who's all got a different thing they like that someone else might not so much. But then obviously we introduce each other to these things, bring it all together, and you've got yourself an Arctic Monkeys song.
I think that makes for the sound.
I think it does, definitely. It's got,
I mean-
you know, you might have a groove, like a bass, like a funkier beat with a bit of heavy guitar, you know.
When what you about over there? Deftones or something? You've got Andy on Dizzy Rascal. It's like
Do these
it's
maybe.
a balance. It's a balancing act. Much into like Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, another new person, The Streets, obviously. That's pretty new. I like them.
Not like the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can get down.
The
to
Strokes,
it.
obviously, they're new. I like them. Why don't I think of all these?
You know, yeah.
Kings Leon.
Yeah.
But like new.
I like the
super
Black
new.
Keys.
Oh, super new.
Yeah, I like the Black Keys. They're my favourite band, I think, for a bit.
We don't.
Nice bands.
What a nice evening.
Cool.
Yeah, you
Not me, John. I've got training. That side's
Real
really good.
name. He's running all the way to train up.
I've got it. Keep moving there.
Would you fuck off with that?
He's filming. What?
Filming now. I'm missing you completely.
Well,
Alright.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
Right, lad. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
What time?
See you tomorrow.
Same again, like.
Yeah.
Time wise.
What, 12?